10 things that you should be doing as a business owner right now and in the next 90 days. Now, things are changing from day to day to day. As you guys know, I've been in action mode ever since I started in business, but especially since March 13th, when we first started to figure out that the world is changing as we know it. What you need to understand is that the world as you know it has come to an end, and this is your time to take action, action, action. Not only do you need to save your business, but you also need to think about what are the things that you should be doing to position yourself in order to grow and thrive after all this is behind us. Now, my name's Alfonso Cuadra. If you're just joining us, I've been in business for 24 plus years, and I have this YouTube channel. We're getting close to 900 subscribers. I would appreciate it very much if you subscribe, hit the bell, get notified. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I just want to bring you value. And this video is all about how are you going to save your business. What are the next 90 days? What are the next 90 days look like for you? The next 90 days and the 10 things that you need to do in your business to make sure that you survive and thrive and you come out better than you ever were on the other side when they turn the lights back on. Okay, so number one, okay, and by the way, these are not things that I'm just gonna share with you. These are things that I'm doing currently in my business, and so I want to make sure that you're doing them as well. And we can do them together. You can comment down below. Maybe you have other strategies, other things that you think about. But the first one is cut. What am I going to cut? What are the expenses I'm going to cut? When all this started, I thought about my employees, I thought about my investors, I thought about my clients and customers, and I thought about all the people that are involved with the decisions that I'm about to make. And so I'm the first one that started cutting. I got to cut my salary, cut everything. We're looking at things plans that we had, cut. What are the things that you can cut in your business that are things that are no longer either relevant or you didn't notice? I've spent time. I've gone through all of my credit card statements, all of my bank statements. We have a lot of bank accounts, and I'm like, oh, what's that? Where did that come from? What's that? Okay, you know what? We'll put that on hold. We'll put that service on hold. Cut. You have to be proactive and take action during these next 90 days. Number two is cash on hand. You got to figure out ways to get cash on hand. If you want to survive these next 90 days, you want to figure out ways on how you can liquidate. There's a few assets that we started to liquidate. We sold some things. We want to make sure we have cash on hand in case we need to, survive an extra 90 days after the 90 days. And so we want to make sure we survive, and we also want to make sure we have cash on hand in case there's opportunities that we want to capture. And so you want to make sure that you have cash on hand. Number three is your credit. Go to the bank, go call your credit cards and expand your credit. Not to buy food, not to buy anything, but so you have credit on hand in order for you to capture any opportunities that are going to come your way. So you want to make sure you cut all unnecessary expenses. You want to make sure you have cash on hand, and you want to make sure you can expand your credit. You want to make sure you are healthy and you're in position to make moves, because this is the time to make moves. We're going to go through the biggest wealth transfer in history, in mankind. Your great-great-great-grandkids are going to be talking about this time and what you did and how you reacted. And so you want to make sure that you have you have credit on hand. If you got a refi, you want to expand. Money's cheap right now. Number four is communication. Communication. You want to talk to your staff. You want to talk to your investors. The very first thing we did April 1st is we sent out communications to all our investors. We told them, listen, these are the rents. We did a really great job. We in collecting all our rents. This is what we look like. This is where we stand. These are the bank accounts. You want to make sure that you connect with your employees, your investors, your clients, your customers, whatever it is. You want to communicate. If you have a website, communicate through your website. This is our strategy during the C19, the COVID-19 situation. This is what we're doing. Number 5 is industry. Whatever business you're in, what are your colleagues doing? What are people doing in this industry? Reach out to these people. See what they're doing. See, how you can help them and how they can help you. Number 6 is build relationships. Build relationships. Call your customers. Reach out to your customers. Ask them, how can you help them? Reach out to your investors. Reach out to your staff, employees. Call them when they're at home. See how they're doing. My entire office right now is completely empty. Everybody's working from home. But you know what? I'm still calling. Not even business related. How's your family? How are things going? This is the best time to build relationships in the business. Here's another one. Deliver your product, your product or service online. How can you? And you have to now. You got to get creative. You got to put on your creative hats. This is going to make you stronger, better, more creative. So how can you deliver what you do online? This is why I'm online right now. For the past, 14 years, I've been training, facilitating. I'm a professional speaker. Guess what? There's no events anymore. And so now I'm online. I'm still giving that value. I'm still attracting those people into my lives. But now I'm doing it digitally. I started my YouTube channel, and now, I've gained 500 new subscribers in the past 3 weeks. This is incredible. And so I don't have a skill set. I'm not a techie person, but guess what? I'm doing it anyways. Do you have anything else better to do? And so number 8 is increase income. Once you figure out what are new ways to deliver your product or service online, now you got to go and focus on the top line. Once you have cash on hand, what are the things that you can do to increase the top line? What are the things that now you can do to grow? Guess what? There's a lot of talent out there that do not have jobs. There's a lot of people out there that are sleeping. This is your opportunity to go take your business to the next level. And here we go. Number 9 was mindset. Make sure you got the right mindset. Make sure you're in the right headspace. This is why, I quit drinking alcohol. I'm taking care of my health. I lost 13 pounds. I'm going to lose another 20 pounds. I feel great. I'm walking. I'm reading. I feel more productive now than I ever did before. I'm communicating with people. I'm being a leader. This is your time, but you got to get yourself in the right mindset. And number 10, here's the last one. And this one's an important one because the government and a lot of governments around the world have programs that are helping entrepreneurs. I want you to subscribe to these programs, apply whatever it is that you have to do in the next 90 days. These next 90 days for you as an entrepreneur are going to be the difference in what you're going to look like 5 years from now. While everybody else was sleeping and contracting, you were expanding. Number 1, you need to cut all expenses. Cut all unnecessary expenses. Number 2, you want to make sure you are in a cash position. Liquidate things. Whatever you got to sell, sell it, get rid of it. It doesn't matter. If it's not bringing income, you want to liquidate it. You want to make sure you have cash on hand, not only to survive the next 90 days, but what happens if they add another 90 days after that? What happens if they add, another 90 days after that? And so you want to make sure your business, your employees, and your investors, everybody's taken care of. Number 3, credit. Make sure you go to you call your bank, you call whoever you got to talk to expand your credit. If there's any opportunities that you need to capture, you want to make sure you're in that position. Communicating with your staff, your investors, clients, customers, colleagues. Get together with people. Start networking with people. Industry. Talk to people in your industry. See what they're doing. Offer help. These are the things that you're doing. Help each other. This is the part where you're going to grow and build your relationships. Because number 6 is build relationships. Reach out to people that you never reached out. You never reached out before. Network with people. These are now people. Everybody's got time on their hands. Number 7. Figure out how you can deliver the same product or service in a different way online. The entire world is going online. And number 9, mindset. None of this is going to work if you don't have the right mindset. Get your mind right. Make sure you're in good shape. It's like we're training right now for the biggest event of your life. See the next 90 days and the next year like an Olympic event. And how would you train for it? You would be focused. You would read. You got to stand in guard in the gates of your mind and allow only good information to come in, because you want to be in the right mindset to be able to capture all the opportunities that are coming your way. And lastly, whatever the government is offering, we're taking advantage of all the different loans that are going to be available to entrepreneurs. Also, the payroll subsidy. You know what? I have employees. I want to make sure I can keep people employed, and I am not. I'm not too proud to say, yeah, we are going to need some of these things. If they're available, why not? And so I can position myself. I want to be strong and lean, and I want to be creative. I want to expand. During this time, I am going to grow, expand. So should you. If you like this, I have many other videos. Go watch my other videos. Subscribe to my channel. Make sure you hit the bell to make sure you're notified every time I do a video. My good friends, you guys are amazing. Alfonso loves you, and we'll see you at the top.